Like they're going to be trying to get some sort of an A execute off the break here, but I mean the repush is quick out of BBQ Esports for now. I mean they are getting blended for a second. 2 kills off the break, color blindsided. 2 kills with the Sova. He finds a third as well. I mean they just absolutely blind countered them as best as you possibly could.
Yeah, I mean, we got Cisco loves Boba. The only one remaining is going to get taken down in BBQ Esports with a nice first round on the board. Going to clean things up very quickly there. And I mean, what a great start to your defensive side. Obviously, not your map pick, but you got to start things out strong if you are given that, I guess, better side here, right? We see BBQ getting that first round on the board. Curious to see how they're going to spend their eco advantage. Maybe try to get another round on the board real quick here.
Yeah, and I really like that blind counter out of BBQ because it's like, okay, you know, best case scenario, you're there, you catch them off guard, you util dump them, and you find some kills. It's exactly what we saw happen. But, you know, even if they're not there, you get all that map control. You know, they're either B or C, and you can make the play based off that. It's definitely a good idea. But now we got Golex trying to just lock down this garage. More of like a default setup from BBQ, not trying to overextend anything, not trying to give away any guns, but Beta Division very slowly but surely working up mid.
Yeah, Beta Division trying to work their way towards this B setup here. Going to be having quite a good time here as they start to push right on in. They're going to have a lot of team help here to get it done, but Skull with the opening pick. Going to have the Ares in hand. Going to be just lighting some things up, letting their teammates push in, and the kills are coming in for the side of BBQ, but that bomb will be planted. Beta Division now in a 3v5. They have the advantage of the bomb being down. They're going to get a nice kill as well, but now it's going to be a 2v4. Jazavi tried to get it done, but that is going to be a nice cleanup once again from BBQ, using their weapons to their advantage. That, you know, they can just spray a little bit more than the pistol scam, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Great retake out of them. They only lose 1 gun. Honestly, you know, great kill out of Zambi to play that Omen smoke. Nice in that corner. Tucked away nice and good. And now, you know, you have a 2-0 lead for BBQ Esports. It's exactly what you'd expect to happen after that very flawless round 1 out of them. Color blindsided, playing absolutely fantastic right now. We kind of got like, we got full guns from the side of Beta Division, and, you know, still that bonus round for BBQ Esports. So if you're Beta Division, you're definitely going to want to win this one.
Yeah, indeed, a big round coming up here for the offensive team in Beta Division. Beta Division down 2-0 at the moment on their map pick, but, you know, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Going to go down a little bit. They are going to take the shields down off the garage doors, looking like they want to try to make a push through mid once again here. We see color blindside. One of the guys who's definitely been insanely talented so far in the ValoRec. Going to cover this A side of the map, a little bit of help. Beta Division still trying to make their way nice and slow through this BC area. Never wanting to really just give up a life for free here.
Yeah, they're just kind of trying to get that information, decide what they want to do. None of the BBQ Esports side has really moved as of yet. They're just trying to, you know, play the timing. They get that tag from the Sova dart, and let's see if they try to execute A. It looks like they will. It's going to be Jet and Sova against the world currently.
Yeah, Jet and Sova versus the world indeed. Pasta Town going to push up, try to go for a pick, going to get one shot off. Gets the first kill actually as well. Trying to back out, is going to get taken down. Nice little trade out of Beta Division, but that is going to be BBQ Esports. Trying to back up this A Division the best they can. They want to get numbers on site, make sure they can get this one defended. The Beta Division not giving this one up yet. Looks like they still want to keep the push active. They've got 4 players trying to push in. The first kill going to come in for them, but Color Blindside picks up 1, gets taken down. The kills come in for Beta as they win the round. It's a little push towards the A site to get it done.
Yeah, great execute out of Beta Division. Slowly but surely pick off everybody one by one when they are, you know, kind of lacking a little bit. You know, Jet gets that intro, Sova gets that secondary player, but otherwise kind of a flawless round for them. Obviously not flawless, but you get what I'm saying, TNK. Both of the economies, you know, kind of iffy. You got rifles on one side, and then the other side, you're still kind of in a tough spot here. 2-1 now, and let's see. Big round for the boys over on BBQ Esports.
We are going to see the side of BBQ here. Pasta is going to have that op out ready to go. We'll be watching that C-Long. Looks like there is a couple players from Beta Division ready to go to push that one out. They are just kind of hanging out down there, but Basil going to be the first one to try to check that one. Maybe gets a little bit of info for the team. They're going to start making the push. 1 through garage, 2 from long. They are going to get full site control, get that bomb down momentarily.
Looks like BBQ Esports going for a heavy retake here, but Beta Division, they are locked up in every place you would want them to be. You got Sky and Garage. You got a Cypher making sure that back is safe, but it looks like the execute on Garage is going to be in. Sky gets taken down. That's Terabyte. Shock darts are in. The retake is full right now, and everybody is blind currently. Every single player in the CT side of the map. Back and forth the trades go. It leaves Cypher all alone. He gets taken down. Skull gets that defuse. And I mean, both of these teams, they look absolutely conditioned right now. They know what they want to do. The retakes are good, and the squads look solid.
Yeah, you can definitely tell these teams have been playing together quite a bit, whether that be the ValoRec or outside ranked play, you name it. They can definitely feel each other out very well. They do a good job at calming their pushes together. But now, BBQ gonna have a nice little bit of a lead, 3-1. They're gonna have the op in their hands. And Beta Division gonna have a rifle and an SMG there. A little bit of an eco round for them as they try to figure things out, try to get themselves back in the green. They're gonna be able to buy a few weapons if they wish.
Kind of a tough spot for Beta Division right now. Looks like they're going to kind of get a half buy-in. They want to save for that next round. So BBQ Esports, this is their time to truly strike and kind of take this heavy lead. And, you know, I'm kind of surprised so far because Haven at times, you know, with the 3 sites, we can't see it be offensive heavy, but the defense starting out strong. They win that pistol round. They get 3 on the board. Beta Division has 1 as of now. They're going to have to find a way to maybe find a couple of these rounds on the board because, you know, you see BBQ Esports, they're so quick to react. They so quickly 3-stack that A site as they feel the pressure, but that opens up the rest of the map for Beta Division, and we see them executing now.
Yeah, Beta Division executing that mid push. Now you're going to see Skull trying to back up from that A site. These players from BBQ not pushing in too fast, knowing they got to wait for the teammates to get ready to go. The counter push should be coming in shortly. We do see Beta Division backing off a little bit, trying to avoid the Sova ult. We're going to see Terabyte going to be the one on site, going to have the Spectre in hand, waiting for anything to go down. One player going to go down from Beta. Terabyte tries to answer back, but big help from the side of BBQ as they help each other out, but that's going to be a 3v3. The players from BBQ falling left and right. One player left that is going to be Skull now in a 1v1. Goes for the fake bomb defuse. Not even going to fake it. Pros don't fake, but guess what? Gets taken down by a God arrow. Call it a day.
And that's a round you very necessarily needed if you were Beta Division right there. You get that round win, and your money a lot more comfortable than it was before. It kind of puts BBQ Esports on the back foot here. I mean, that's a big thrifty in the grand scheme of things. You get some momentum under your belt. You find a big set of kills. You get that final diffuser, and let's see how the ults look. You got your Cypher ult, which is so powerful now with that double ping. Omen ult gets a lot of info, and of course you got that Sova ult, but on the other side you got that KJ ult for retake. That's what I'm looking at right here.
Yeah, the KJ ult, always a fun one, but we got a couple ults to work with, like you said. Let's see what these teams have to do with what they have. The kills coming in towards that A long. Look at the kills coming in from Skull. The guy's got a flick and a half. Only going to be a couple players left from this side of Beta Division. They're going to try to push this in towards that B site. It looks like they want to try to get that bomb down, the spike planted, but they are going to invest the Cypher ult there, and they're going to make their way over towards C. They're going to have all the info they need on where BBQ is at. It is a 3v2. The spike will be planted.
And you have that Sova ult in your back pocket, but great play out of Grey Goose to rewrap to that defender spawn. So now you see all of the defenders here. They're going to be working. They're split the field here. There's a multiple going into that grass side of the map. Zambi, he is reading it. He gets one. He hears the footsteps. The other one gets found, and Grey Goose finds 2 himself. Sova ult unnecessary. The Cypher ult works perfectly, and they even the odds here at 3.
Great little round out of the side of Beta Division. You start with a pretty, I say start, but you get yourself into a very bad number situation there. You end up making it work in the end. Great teamwork, but also even more skill to get it done. Side of Beta Division now tying things up 3-3, making that eco definitely a little bit more in their favor. They still got to worry about the op on the side of BBQ. Pasta Town ready to go to town with that thing.
Yeah, and those couple of rounds won by Beta Division make the difference. We saw how bad the eco is for BBQ Esports. Yeah, they have a they still have, or yeah, the opposite. BBQ has tough money right now. They need to win this round. Beta Division, even if they lose this round, they might have another bye to their name. So BBQ Esports really going to want to lock this down. They smoke the Jet op, and now you see getting kind of worried. You see the Omen on that deep flank could very well take matters into his own hands, but the Cypher trip is there as well. Kind of a tough situation for everybody. Beta Division just looking for some sort of opening, and they might find it here in the garage side of the map.
The garage side of the map has been something Beta Division has used quite a bit to get some rounds on the board here. BBQ, that's going to be Pasta down with the first kill in the op-down range onto Basil. We see the push from Beta Division coming in towards that B site. They're going to get the dart in first, get any info they can. They'll get a little bit of info on Skull, but Golek's going to get another kill on the other side of the map. Now it's going to be a 3v5 once again. This side of Beta Division down in numbers, make it a 2v4 as they keep on pushing, but Pasta Town here and ready to go with the op. Picks up one more player left, trying to plant the bomb, and the op shots are beautiful.
Pasta Town being that guy right now, the Ion operator, looks so great in these sort of situations, and a big round for BBQ Esports. As you were saying before, one they really wanted to win. Beta Division, I think they still have one buy to their name. We see a lot of guns on their side, maybe just some eco discussions going on here. And you know, one thing, last time I was on this cast, CNK, we gave a lot of attention to the tactical timeouts. And I'm really going to want to see one be used at some point, because I think these tactical timeouts, they're not something to be scoffed at.
I mean, you get yourself a free minute to discuss what you want to do on the map. You get one per half per team. Might as well use them up. But look at the skill coming in from every single team right now, using as much as they can to get these kills on the board. Couple kills coming in everywhere around the map right now, mainly towards that seaside and garage. We're going to see one player left for BBQ, 3 for the side of Beta Division as they make their way onto the seaside to get that spike planted.
Still some util for the side of Colorblind. He's got that drone. He's got those shock darts. But the Sova drone comes in from the side of Beta Division as well. The bomb now getting planted. 1v3 situation. You do have full health, but so do they. The first peek is going to come from the CT side of the map. They just missed Cypher. Cypher may have seen him. I'm not 100% sure. The Sova dart comes in. He's going to reach for the push. He's able to pick one. The tap comes in. Cypher not ready to chow just yet. The ping comes in, and Zambi able to find that kill. Great plant and defensive plant position from the side of Beta Division. They were looking good there.
I mean, shout out Beta Division. They've been getting it done. Guys, things up 4-4. Going to be one of those rounds where they were kind of stretching the eco just a little bit. If that one went south, it would have been a little bit rough in this next round, but it ends up going definitely in their favor. They're going to have eco to work with and a little bit for next round as well. The side of BBQ, we do see a sheriff going down as well for Pasta Town, but Pasta Town, definitely someone we know who's going to be capable of using that thing like it's a rifle. We'll see what both these teams decide to do here. It looks like going to be another CB push here.
Another default from the side of Beta Division. They're just trying to see what they can get. Pasta Town with the knives to their name. Taking a lot of space here on that short side of the map, but all the action's going down in the garage. Golek's going to throw down that molly, but the execute is in. Cisco able to pick up one. The trade does come in, but that opens up the site for the squad. Beta Division throw their smoke down, throw their flash in. They should be getting this bomb down presently. Beta Division not necessarily ready to retake just yet. BBQ Esports taking a lot of room on this map so far.
Taking a lot of room indeed. That spike is going to be planted. We see BBQ trying to make a move back towards this one. Terabyte going to be chilling in garage, hearing everything, waiting to make a move. He's going to have a couple players around ready to deal with this. We see BBQ trying to take a little bit of a break here, trying to figure out where everyone's at. We are going to see the breach ult get activated. They're trying to get on site as fast as they can. These players are trying to get on, but Beta Division here to defend. The kills coming in for the side of BBQ. 2v2. The bomb still needs to be defused. Zambi on the flank. We got one towards long as well. Now it's just going to be Golek's a 1v2. Not enough time to defuse. Got players on either side as well, and it is going to go in the favor of Beta Division.
Yeah, I love the mid lurk out of Cypher right there. It kind of just causes Beta Division to, you know, really just freak out there for a second. The Cypher comes in through mid, picks up that final player on the main push, and then, you know, you start turning your head, you start turning around, you're spinning all over the place because there's just so many defenders all over the map. Grey Goose starting out very hot, sitting at 14-5 right now with that Sova. Zambi 9-6. That's the Sentinel. I mean, Beta Division, they find a good chunk of rounds on the board. They get 4. BBQ gets 1 in the past 5. So if they can keep this up, they could find a great chunk of wiggle room to work with here from the defender side. But BBQ Esports, you have a lot of time to kind of shut them down.
Yeah, BBQ, plenty of time to work with here, but Beta Division still trying to make their moves. That's going to be a 1-for-1 on the map. Gonna be a nice little trade right there, but we see BBQ still trying to defend, but we see Beta Division making their way towards the other side of the map. That's going to be 2 players down on the side of BBQ for a trade of 1. Beta Division still 3 players up versus the 2 of BBQ as the play towards A is going to be active. This spike should get planted here just in a little bit, and BBQ gonna have to play a retake. They do have 2 ults to work with, though.
Yeah, and that's kind of the double-edged sword you get with the pushing out A. It's like you get 2 players going that direction, but if they both get caught, this Beta Division squad are gonna know that they have a free A site. They sprint over there, they get that bomb down. Now it's a 3v2 spot. Make it a 1v3 as Omen finds himself all alone. They know exactly where it is, and he just has a Marshall to his name. Beppo gets taken down. I love the decisive play out of Beta Division. They find those kills, they sprint on over. And BBQ Esports just are not in a position to retake that there.
Yeah, very difficult situation indeed. They are going to have a couple of ults to work with here in that alt economy. Going to have the Sova, KJ, and Omen. You got to think you'll be looking to invest a couple of those to maybe get a round or 2 on the board here in the next coming few. Got to try to catch up the best you can to Beta Division, but they also have a couple ults of their own, including the Cypher, Sova, and Omen. So we'll see what both these teams opt to do here. We're going to see Beta Division probably end up doing what they've been doing all game. Getting it done.
They're getting it done so far. They're putting players all over the map right now just to see what happens. The ping comes in. Pasta Town not ready to react. The jump comes in, but Basil, he finds that kill. The trade does come in, though, from the side of BBQ. They find a kill on their own in that garage side of the map. But now 4v4 scenario. One more thing to think about in the back pocket. BBQ Esports still has that KJ ult. Like you said, they could play a retake here, or they could stick to their guns. They got the Sova ult as well. This round could still very well go either way. Minute left to go.
Yeah, BBQ still trying to defend here. Beta Division still trying to make up their mind, but the push going to be coming through now. They've got a couple players stacking up outside of garage, ready to go. Looks like they're ready to make the move. Just debating what util they are planning on investing. You see Cypher watching over towards that mid B. Players still stacking up towards garage. We see Skull watching over this. He's going to hear the wolf coming in. He's going to know something is awry, but the smoke comes in as well from the Omen. We see a lot of util being used by the side of Beta Division to get onto this C site, but Skull's going to get a monster flank right now behind these players. Lots of smoke to deal with him, though. Zambi also going to get that ult out. Going to be able to pop things off with that Cypher ult.
Gets pinged once, but you get that bomb down for free. You also get that Cypher cam in your back pocket. 4v2 situation now. This would be a big one for BBQ Esports to win. They use that Sova ult. It does not get that bomb down. It looks like CNK. They may be opting to save here.
Yeah, looking to save indeed. After how the last couple rounds have gone, you got to think their ult economy maybe not looking too good, looking to keep these guns if possible, knowing they're coming up on that last round. Gonna need everything they can get. The side of Beta Division looking like they're going to be able to close this round out, no problem. Looking not to lose anyone as well as BBQ. They're going to stay back towards their spawn. Just watching out, making sure they don't get a opportunity here for a free kill or anything. But Beta Division with a nice clean round. Get themselves up 7-4.
Yeah, and Beta Division do a great job. They get 6 rounds on the board after BBQ Esports go up 3-1 in the game. They've been looking absolutely fantastic, and I'd love to maybe see BBQ Esports get one more round on the board before this half goes. But Beta Division, I mean, I feel like 8 is like the safety number for you there. Like if you get 8, you're very confident going into this halftime that you can take this game home. And it's really off the back of Grey Goose. He's been kind of slow in these past few rounds, but he hasn't been dying. 15-5 so far in the game. Playing absolutely fantastic. Still more the same from the squad. BBQ Esports still kind of struggling at times. Maybe overextending a little bit in some of these moments.
Yeah, it definitely seems like they're having a little bit of troubles at the moment, but they might be able to get those figured out as Beppo with a nice opening kill onto Basil. Going to be big for BBQ to be up in numbers. Let's see how they can utilize that. We see the players from Beta Division making their way towards that A site, but guess what? Pasta Town going to take out one. That's Grey Goose, one of the best players to take down if you're going to get anyone. Now is a 3v5. We've seen Beta be able to win situations like this. What is their game plan going forward?
You got that alarm bot in B. It's going to see Jet right there. KJ is going to be quick to react. Gets all that information. You see all the arrows turn, but Zambi picks up Skull right there. Golex also gets taken down, and now they're making the quick wrap 2C. Omen's not ready for it. And this is a great play out of Beta Division if they want to lock down one of these rounds. They did not have the numbers advantage, but they make a big play, and they find themselves with the bomb down in a very solid spot. 3v3 retake.
Last round of the half does start as a 3v5. Now going to be a 3v3. Make it a 1v3. Is Babel going to pick up 2 big kills? Now Zambi in a 1v2. He took out the first player. Now he's going to get taken down by Pasta Town as BBQ wins a massive round for them. The bleeding stops momentarily, but now they have to give it a chance on the offensive side.
And that really comes down to Omen right there. Omen picks up 2 in a great spot. Pretty sure he gets, you know, a lucky headshot on that backside. They kind of lined up a little bit, and he's able to find 2 big shots out of him. 5-7 now, halftime. And now I'm kind of interested to see, you know, how this BBQ Esports is going to play on the offensive side. Feel like they kind of have a more offensive heavy squad, maybe with that breach on their side. They can use that KJ ult to get onto a site if they really do need to. So not in the worst position. Yeah, you're down 2, but we're in a new half. Let's see how they play here.
It looks like they definitely planned for the map, right? Making sure they can win on these offensive sides. They do a good job on the defensive side. Not winning as much as they would like to, but hey, keeping things as close as possible. Only a 2-round differential here keeps things close enough to definitely be within your grasp. Looks like they're going to make their initial push towards this C-long. Looks like they're committing quite a bit of numbers. Basil going to be able to spot them out. He gets shot at a little bit, but he's going to make the call to his teammates as well. A lot of util being invested to try to get him out. He is going to be backed off the site. It's going to give the side of BBQ the site at the moment, but Beta Division going to be able to play this retake.
You get that bomb down, and I'm interested to see how many numbers they allocate to this bomb site and how many just completely move back. Pasta Town finding himself in a rough spot, 31 health left to his name. Beppo trying to make that play, but Grey Goose, he's going to be challenging. Beta Division making their way into that bomb site. There's one. The crunch is in from the boys. Still 1 player left. That's going to be KJ. He finds 2, but in the 1v4 scenario, it is quite the tough one. Beta Division was an absolutely beautiful retake onto that bomb site.
I mean, the retakes are looking absolutely beautiful today. I feel like teams who have to play the retake have been doing a pretty solid job so far, but Beta Division getting themselves up nice and comfortable in the first round. Let's see what they can do now that they are going to have a little bit of an eco advantage here. They are going to be buying out. They've got a couple submachine guns. They've got the Marshall on the map. You got to think the guys from Beta Division looking to try to get as many rounds on the board as fast as possible.
And if you can hit your shots, that Marshall can be so powerful on these eco rounds from the side of Beta Division. It's like you hit 1 bullet and they are gone into the next dimension. So interested to see how this pans out. I feel like if you're BBQ, you just try to get 2, maybe 3 kills and you're comfortable, but it's never horrible to get a thrifty in round 2, but there's a great start for Beta Division.
Yeah, Beta Division getting things started from that low side of A. It's going to be Cisco with the opening pick. It is a 4v5. BBQ trying to make their way towards the mid side of the map now. Beta Division, remember, they do have quite the advantage on this round. They've got some machine guns. They've got the Marshall. They've got a lot of weaponry to deal with. BBQ pretty much running classics across the board. No money to work with. Minimal util as well. But Skull with the Frenzy going to pick up a big opening kill towards that A site. One more player over there on the low side. That is going to be Cisco with the Marshall, but Skull has a Spectre. And his teammates rotating over with him. That player is still going to be down below.
Jet still playing that short, gets that bomb kill before KJ can get it down. Looking for another one, finds a no-scope on to Sova. Still 1 more onto this. That's going to be Skull. Skull gets taken down. Cisco loves Boba on an ace potentially right now. Pasta Town, the last one alive against 2. Omen right in front of him. Cisco loves Boba, trying to find that 5th kill into the round. Pasta Town in a very tough spot here.
Ooh, is going to end up peeking the Marshall, and guess what? Cisco shows why you invested in a Marshall at the beginning of the round, gets 5, and that right there is going to put Beta Division up 9-5. I tell you what, Beta Division is stacked with talent.
Cisco loves Boba. That is a great way for your Jet to kind of find some momentum here on the map. You know, Cisco loves Boba. Only 4 in that game before you find that ace. Now you're sitting at 9-12. You feel a little bit better. You know, you're starting to feel your shot. A lot of headshots there in that round from the Marshall. And now you're one orb off of that ult, and looks like they're going for it.
Yeah, going for the orb indeed. Both these teams are looking like they're going to get pretty aggressive on the map. We see the side of Beta Division basically taking BBQ spawn here. But the side of BBQ going to be on the C side very quickly. The spikes should get planted very fast. Grey Goose going to be on the flank and have a little bit of help as well from the squad. Only 1 player from Beta going to be up towards that garage side as the rest try to funnel through long.
Player gets pinged by that Sova ult, but Cisco loves Boba. I mean,
Yeah.
that is a quick 5 down. I mean, that is an absolute... They funneled themselves into that C long, and they are ready for it. Once Cisco doesn't find a kill with that ult, it is kind of just so tough to find anything. It's like you're trying to create space with that Jet, and it's not a horrible play by any means, but if you don't find one, it can just be so hard to execute in that sort of situation.
Yeah, definitely did not go to plan there. We see kind of what Beta Division had planned on the map there, but obviously ended up not working out. And BBQ definitely had a good job there, clearing everything out, getting a nice quick round. Nothing like a nice quick round to get yourself right back into the game, get the nerves down maybe a little bit. But this championship match looking very good so far. This is the first map of a potential 3. It is a best of 3. First to 2 wins will take it. You see the side of BBQ getting a pretty aggressive towards this B site, trying to get on here, but Beta Division gonna have a couple players to respond. A couple kills back and forth as Positown gets one and gets taken down.
Grey Goose trying to do what they can, but BBQ, they find their way off of that site real quick. But now if you're Beta Division, you can take your time to just completely retake this. Omen smoke goes down. Now you do not have any sort of information on that bomb. That aftershock is still in play. You get that Sova dart to get those mollies off of that bomb. Quick tap. The shots are coming in. The breach utility coming through. One out of Cisco. There's still so many more to deal with. They're shooting at that bomb. Halfway comes in. That comes through. Cisco loves Boba. The last one alive. Actually, 2v2 scenario. You're going to have to hold that bomb because there is no way to shut down this hold. And there goes the op.
Yeah, the op is off the map, but so is every single player. You got to think that is going to benefit the side of BBQ. They have a lot of eco to work with that should help them out quite a bit in these next few rounds. But Beta Division, who's a big one there when it comes to the eco side of things, you end up losing your op. Whereas the side of BBQ could not be happier.
This is a nice spot.
Yeah, and that really was the one that could have gone either way. BBQ do a great job, but inevitably Beta Division find themselves in a tough spot. And it looks like they're going to be trying to blind counter A here, and it's going to be panning out.
The blind counter is going to be coming in the side of BBQ right now. Everyone is getting flashed and blinded all like non-stop here. We are going to see Terabyte send in the wolf, get a little bit of info there. Let's have the stinger in hand, something to work with. We see Beta Division getting pretty aggressive towards this A long. They want to clash with the side of BBQ as fast as possible. Grey Goose first kill, a couple kills back and forth, definitely benefiting the side of Beta Division. I take it back as BBQ just starts absolutely frying them with the Vandals. The rifles a little bit better than the pistols. Now Basil in a 1v3, only a sheriff to the name. Has to deal with 3 players with rifles. A lot of util remaining for the side of BBQ as well. We see the first little bit of a flash coming through. Basil now might have a chance to get a pick here. You're gonna hear this bomb going down. Gonna get the kill on the bomb planter. Got 2 more players to deal with. Going for the second. Isn't quite gonna hit the shots. And Positown gonna get a nice cleanup and gonna end the round for BBQ and get them to 8-9.
Just let them try.
Not the worst eco for Beta Division by any means. It's like you get that op back in your hands, you get some rifles for your squad, and you get that breach ult to be used. Yeah, you still have 3 ults on the side of BBQ. You got that KJ, that Omen, that Jet, and we know how powerful those Jet knives can be, but on the other side, it's more of the same. You got those Sky Cabbages, you got that Cypher, and that Cypher util can be so important on that defensive edge of the map.
Shout out Cypher for holding it down since day one. The guy's an absolute G. We are going to see the aggressive push from BBQ towards this C long. They're going to go. It looks like they're going to try to run right through the smoke using a little bit of util to make sure they have a little bit of cover. But Beta Division going to be here. Cisco with the first opening pick. A couple kills back and forth, but overall in favor of Beta Division. 1 player left. He's going to get taken down, and BBQ get funneled the way they funneled Beta.
Grey Goose finds 4. Just locking down that bomb site. Doing what's been needed. Beta Division find their 10th round on the board within 3 of a map 1 victory. BBQ Esports, you cannot say the same. You need 5 on the board if you want to take this one home. I mean, this is back and forth, back and forth. The timeout is coming in. Looks like BBQ, they really want to lock down the strategy before they start this round 19.
Yeah, they know these rounds coming up are very, very important. Anytime you allow Beta Division get even 1 bit closer to winning, it is going to be an insanely big loss to you. So BBQ here making sure they're letting everyone know right now in the chat, hey guys, we got to win some rounds. And they are going to try to get that done. They've got 40 more seconds to work with here to figure out what their strategy is going to be. Beta Division, on the other hand, they also get some time to figure out what they want to do on the defensive side here. And let's just take a look at some alts here, Jake. I mean, over on Beta Division, you're going to have the Jet ult, the Sova ult, the Sky ult, the Cypher ult. And then over on Barbecue, you're going to have KJ, Omen, and also the Jet. So a lot to work with on both teams.
Yeah, I feel like if you're Beta Division, like, you might want to dump a lot of these on this round right here. You know, you try to use that Sova to really shut down that plant. You use those Sky cabbages on that retake, and if you find a kill, you know, I mean, that Cypher ult is very powerful utility. On the other side, you know, maybe Barbecue, you try to utilize that KJ ult, maybe get into short here, try to drop that one down, maybe get into garage. You never know. I mean, there's very many options to work with here. Looks like they may be trying to work toward this A site, and I feel like the big difference here between what we saw Beta Division doing in the round one, the Sova ult is in off the break. Who's going to be using that? It is going to be the side of Beta Division. Not sure they tagged anybody with that, just trying to slow down that push. Big knives out of Cisco, but Pasta Town's got some of his own. Quick flank out of Cisco, but he finds his maker with Colorblind taking him down. Grey Goose still here though, looking for that kill. And now Sova left in the 1v3. Gonna be a tough spot, but you find one, you don't find a second. The shots were good, but they were not hitting. Grey Goose finds that defuse, and Sky hops back on that bomb for the round win.
Yeah, that's going to be Beta Division going up 11-8. Looking pretty good so far on this map one. Definitely see why they decided, hey, we want Haven. Good map to pick for them. Obviously, they're good at it. Why pick a bad map, right? Why pick a map you're not good at? Obviously, they picked this map. They're good at it. But the side of Barbecue, they need to win a couple rounds in a row here. Got to get themselves a little bit more comfortable with what they've got going on. Also, just taking a look at the eco real quick. We see the side of Barbecue definitely able to afford this round, but next round's going to be a little bit sketchy if they lose too much here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Beta Division as well. I mean, your eco isn't fully safe. This is kind of a big round all across the board. You know, Barbecue Esports really wanting to get this one round. Beta Division kind of want to win this one to stay safe here, but that's a great start to things with that Cypher tripwire. Great start to it. Throw up that camera. Make sure you can see what's going on there on the cross. But that KJ ult's going to come in, and this is the execute I was looking for here.
The side of Barbecue looking to use that KJ ult, just a couple more seconds for the lockdown here. Beta Division definitely playing off of that, trying to get out of it as fast as they can. Looks like Zambi just barely going to get caught in it, so they're going to maybe think they're going to have a little bit of overconfidence if you're the side of Barbecue, maybe thinking a player got caught. But Beta Division definitely here to try to close this one out. It is going to be a 4v5 on the retake in favor of Beta Division, who are the side who need to get the defuse. Barbecue setting up a good defense to start things off the best they can, that is.
First kills comes in, first Cisco. Skull, though, the kills go back and forth. Now it's going to be Colorblind again, left all alone. You have those Sova darts. Let's see if you can find that kill onto that bomb site. You should be able to do it. The lineup is good. You find a second as well. It is halved. It's going to be Sky running straight back to that bomb site, and you can pop your Sova ult. You got to use it quick, though. But you still have the time left to go. You get that ping. Can you get the kill onto it? They do not get that defuse. Colorblind with an enormous 1v3 to make it 9-11. Barbecue needed that, and Colorblind came up when it mattered most.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you invest into a good Sova player, right? They just get it done when it matters most. Investing the util to get a big round win there. Barbecue looking like things were going to be a little bit dire, but they end up winning a round, and that's going to put them down still by 2 rounds, 9-11. But that's going to be a massive round when it comes to the eco. Looking like they weren't going to be able to afford anything. Now they're going to be able to buy at least a couple rifles, get themselves another chance at another round here. The side of Beta Division definitely hurts them a little bit, but they're still going to have their rifles on the board. We see some of the pre-fires coming in through the wall towards this B window. But immediately Golek's going to say, hey, don't shoot at me. I'm going to take you down. Cisco going to be off the map for the round.
And another big round here for both sides of the table here. Beta Division trying to not let Barbecue Esports get too ahead of themselves. Zambi, he's able to find one. He pops that Cypher ult, and the cage is good. He finds a second one as well. He gets on away, and what a Cypher play. But KJ going to be making his play as well. The breach ult comes in, but the shock dart is good. Leaving Jet all alone. That's going to be Pasta Town. 25 HP left to go. 58 seconds left, though.
58 seconds indeed, but Terabyte gonna make that 0 seconds as Terabyte gonna win the round, put them up 12-9. And now if you're Barbecue, you gotta win 3 in a row to get yourself to overtime. It's not looking too good if you're the side of Barbecue, but Beta Division, you gotta try to close this one out here. Don't allow it to go to overtime, because Barbecue definitely a very resourceful team.
Beta Division, you may very well want to close it out here. Your money isn't too comfortable, but you may be able to get two buys in if you want to play it that way. But BBQ Esports, obviously they're on that back foot. They have kind of a half buy here. They're not very comfortable, but I mean, if you can win this round, you can most certainly win this map.
If you can win this round, you can maybe get yourself a couple rifles going into the next one, stealing them from the other team here. But that bomb is going to start going down very quickly. Beta Division is going to have to play the retake on this site. It is going to be a 5v5, but this is going to benefit BBQ because they've only got some close range weaponry. I say that, but they do have a Phantom, a couple other weapons as well. Their name, but Positown going to have that stinger. The players coming in from the side. Beta Division going to pick up one, pick up two, a couple more players to deal with here. Golex gets taken down as well. No one left on the board, and Beta Division are going to be able to win your map one, Haven, 13-9.
Absolutely perfect retake out of the boys yet again. Flawless in that final round, 13-9.
Advantage round two. Trying to get as many on the board as you can going into that half to get yourself any kind of advantage you can to when you can be on the defensive side is really the big ticket here if you're the side of Beta Division.
Yeah, let's go over these characters real quick. We're going to have 2 KOs. We're going to have 2 Sovas. You know, KJ for the one side, Cypher for the other side. And then for your controller on each side, it's going to be Omen and Astra. We both got that jet for both teams. And, you know, I'm kind of liking these comps, you know, more of what we expect from the Master Premade division, but let's see how they pan out. Let's see the strategies that are getting employed here.
Cisco going to be the first one to peek and have multiple players from BBQ trying to push through this A main side. So that's going to give Beta Division all the info they'd like to know. For BBQ getting pretty aggressive here. Some shots on board for both teams going back and forth. A little bit of a damage trade. Looks like no one really taking the overall advantage there, but going to be a couple players weak. You see the side of BBQ trying to rotate themselves back out. They've already gained a little bit of mid control. Side of Beta Division reinforced very quickly towards the A side and forced BBQ back out.
Yeah, and I kind of like this play. It's like you rotate off of A, but you don't necessarily give it up. You instantly try to reinforce that tree side area. Cypher's still here. Facing on 2, though. There goes 1. Omen's deep in that corner. That's going to be Terabyte. Cisco gets taken down as well. Skull on a burner right now. Good round 1 for the boys. Omen, 1 more left. He does not find the kill, but you still make it a 4v3 situation if you are Skull.
Definitely a good job there out of school to get these numbers in his team's advantage. They're going to grab that spike. They're going to make their way over to KJ on the B site. Going to be trying to do what they can to hold it down. Picks up 1, get some help from Grey Goose as well. Let's get big kills on the board. Players from the side of Beta Division trying to get this one pushed in. That's going to be Terabyte and Grey Goose, 2 very talented players pushing this one in. BBQ on the defense now that they've got the bomb planted. First kill comes in, second one comes in as well, and Beta Division with the retake get that defuse in, and they're going to start out 1-0.
Yeah, Beta Division is looking so good right now. Any sort of mistake, they punish you. They make it a 4v3 situation for the side of BBQ Esports, and they're still able to, you know, find a couple of picks, you know, simplify it down to a 2v2 situation, and they close that out with some great team shots from that stair side of that push. So great retake. And now, if you're BBQ Esports, that was a round you're feeling comfortable about in that mid sort of that map. You know, you get that KJ, but a couple of kills go Beta Division's favor, and it all just falls flat in front of you. So now you're on your eco. You know Beta Division have guns. You got to do really what you can to kind of get some of those out of their hands here.
And we're going to see Cisco with the Marshall. Last time we saw this on an eco round, able to pick up 5. Let's see if they can get it done again. It's going to be BBQ nice and slow over towards that A side. They know what they're up against. That's going to be quite a few bits and bobs when it comes to weaponry. Now Golex, now that the one way is gone, going to take this chow. They see Cisco in the back and they know that that rifle is in hand. They're going to take the chow right away. Terabyte and Cisco picking up 1, picking up 2. That's 3 down. This out of BBQ getting absolutely fried right now. Cisco picks up 3, gets some help from the teammates for the other 2, and just like that, Beta Division wins the second round.
Yeah, Terabyte, that Omen, biting off a little bit more than he can chew there. He said, wait, I want to kill. He jumps out with the Ares, gets taken down. So they lose that gun. But otherwise, you know, you're looking good. And, you know, Cisco with the Marshall in hand, 8-0 so far in this series. So you got to be feeling good about Marshall shot. You know, chalk the Vandal, run the Marshall.
Yeah, I mean, if you're that good with the Marshall, why not? The only thing I can think of that'd be any bit better is the Operator. But I feel like they're better with the Marshall anyway. Tend to pick up more kills. But that's going to be 3 players with 3 kills on the side of Beta Division as BBQ trying to push this one in. It looks like they're getting a little bit of B pressure this time. Obviously trying to just do what they can, get some info towards the middle of the map as well. We see Beta Division using that Ares to the best of their abilities here.
They're taking some room here in that middle sort of the map. The alarm bot goes off. Some damage gets dealt to KO. That's from the Marshall. Can you believe it? But the rest of those barbecue esports players are kind of in a tough spot here. Yeah, you got Cypher lurking this B halls, but all of that KJ util going to be turned up over here. That Molly gets popped, so that's definitely a good sign. You might be able to wrap this back to that B side. But as Astra picks up that A player, things start to get very interesting here.
Yeah, things starting to heat up for the side of barbecue here as they pick up 2 big kills. 2 big players on the side of Beta Division going to be gone. The collapse towards the KJ, which is going to be Zambi on this B site all by themselves, is going to come in. Zambi going to have a Spectre to the name, has a chance to maybe make a play. The camera going to be behind them, going to pick up that first kill regardless. So going for the second is going to get taken down by Colorblind. Skull gets 1 as well. Now Basil by himself trying to make a play, trying to at least pick up a couple kills here, but he is going to get taken down. And just like that, barbecue going to get a round on the board, and a very clean one at that.
Yeah, absolutely great round. And, you know, that's exactly what you want. If you're barbecue out of your rifle round, you buy that rifle after that bonus from the side of Beta Division. You're able to close that out very comfortably. Yeah, Beta still on one of those bonus rounds. So, you know, it could easily, you know, this rifle round could go either way. But if you're barbecue, you keep this momentum, you keep the pedal to the metal. Nobody with an ultimate yet, but a lot of players from both sides getting pretty close.
Yeah, once we get those ults on the board, it's going to be pretty fun. We got a bunch of fun ones to deal with for sure. The Sova's doing a little bit of a mid-chow towards each other, getting as much info as they can on each other there. Cisco holding this one down is going to get hit by that Sova dart. Doing a little bit of damage. You see the second dart actually revert towards the teammates there. Just trying to make sure they're still awake, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, just like, hey guys, let's get going here. Shock dart. Let's get cracked real quick. But the flash comes in. Cisco trying to play their life real quick. They aim in good. No second flash in. That Sova drone going to get a lot of information, but Astra and that's going to be Sova slowly but surely making their way to that A side of the map.
Yeah, the A side of the map looking like where they want to go. They are going to have to deal with a couple players over here. The knife is going to come in. Doesn't look like it picked up any info there, but they're going to get just as much info as they'd ever want. With the alt orb being picked up. Terabyte trying to do a jump peek there. Doesn't see anything on the first time. He is going to get the smoke off as well right before that. Big pick out of Cisco over towards that back A, actually. Over towards the mid.
The door gets shot. Don't want to let them close that. Like the play out of Basil. But it's going to be Beta Division. They are so ready for this A push. The shots start to come in. Terabyte able to pick up 1. Grey Goose picks up another as well, and they're full committing to this one. Only 14 seconds left to go. You wasted too much time, and at this point, it looks like Colorblind going to save his gun.
Yeah, he knows how important this one is, but Beta Division looks like they want to hunt this down right now. They're trying to make a push through A main right now. Other blind side gonna have to deal with a couple players right off the bat. Gets the first one, a couple more coming around the corner, and Terabyte gonna pick up the kill. As Beta Division says, nobody gets to survive this round. We get to save our rifles. You get nothing.
And I feel like that all comes down there. You know, it was such a little moment, but I was wondering, you know, why is Beta Division so ready for that push? And I feel like it comes from the side of Astra jump peeking and throwing that shot in over to that player top heaven. So the only info they kind of have is that player toward the A side of the map. So even when they wrap back to try to execute that push, I mean, Beta Division, I mean, that was kind of the only sight they had, so they kind of knew it was coming. Great reaction out of them. 3-1 now, and Barbecue on a soft buy here.
I mean, that's one thing we've seen very much so from the Beta Division so far. They do a good job rotating to help each other out, but the fast push from Barbecue coming in over towards that B site. We are going to see the operator get taken down as Golex gets the kill with the knife. Cisco, the one with the op, is gone. Another kill coming in for the side of Barbecue as they take the site very fast. They're going to be able to get that spike down very quickly. We see the Cypher ult come in for the info as well. 3 players left from the side of Beta Division, and they got to do a 3v5 retake.
That Cypher might ping one more time. I think they actually did get both of them. The Molly comes out, clear that short depot, getting smoked off with that operator. This is kind of an interesting situation. If you are Beta Division, not one you expected yourself to be in. Jet playing a little bit quick with that operator in hand. Colorblind able to take down Terabyte. Now it's going to be Basil, and he's all alone. Astra picks up that operator. They find that Thrifty, and that's one, if you're a Barbecue, that is a great way to keep this game in your hands. The momentum shifts very quick, and Barbecue have guns, and I'm curious to see if Beta Division do.
Imagine picking up an operator mid-round and still getting the Thrifty. I'm just kidding. Obviously, but it's just funny. They get the op though. That's going to be big for the side of barbecue there. But the side of beta division, I mean, this obviously not the map you picked, but you do end up on the good side so far. Getting still up by a little bit here, up 3-2, up that one round. You got to start getting some more rounds on the board. This being the preferred side, you have to get as many as you can, especially against a team that favors this map. We're going to see Cisco getting taken down by Color Blindside, who once again shows us how good he is at flicking, but the chow comes in, and Color Blindside going to be able to clean that one up and probably get the op back for his team.
Another kill comes in from Skull. So now a 2v4 situation, and I think if you are Barbecue Esports, you got to do a very safe job of using your numbers right here. Getting a little bit overzealous here from this tree side of the map. Omen might be able to find one, but he gets a horrible timing there. Now it's going to be Zambi all alone with the classic. You see the pings on the map. They know where he's coming from. That bomb goes down. And I mean, at this point, you're just looking for ult points.
Yeah, some ult points. A Bucky and a Dream in the 1v4. Zambi, what to do? And you're going to get chowed from that mid tree. That's going to be Skull picking up a big kill. Close things out. We see a little bit of extra love going down, you know. Always got to hit the double tap to make sure they're down. Learn that one from World at War Zombies. never can be too sure.
I mean, there's safety. There's always safety. Safety is very important.
And
but now
had to secure it. Had to secure it.
Yeah, always. Yeah, you never know when the KO is going to be trying to be res. That was the KJ, but let's forget about it. Now we got.
They look the same on the map, to be honest.
Sometimes, yeah. We got two ults from each side. Sova and Astra. That Astra ult can be so powerful on the offensive end, no doubt about it. But on the other side, you got that Sova to maybe shut down a plant. Maybe look for a first blood if you can find it. The peek comes in from Jet, but as KO gets taken down, that's a good start for Barbecue Esports to maybe get another one of these rounds on the board. They get this tree control. Now they can fully execute that A. Omen and Sova kind of in a tough spot here at this top heaven area. They're going to be ready for him. The Molly comes in, slows down the push. The shock dart's not good. This is a full retake right here for the side of Beta Division, but as Zambi gets taken down, it just becomes harder and harder.
Yeah, things are definitely going to get more challenging, but Cisco from tree, they are going to lose their teammate towards heaven. Now it is going to be a 2v5 retake. Make it a 1v3 now. Is Cisco going to be up for a challenge? Is going to get taken down, and Barbecue Esports up to a 4-3 lead on the offensive side.
And you got to think, it all starts off the back of that Thrifty. You get that momentum on the board. You see the Thrifty pop up, and you're like, oh, guys, we are the best. So you find a couple rounds, and now you find yourself in the lead here on the offensive side of, you know, in my opinion, a defensive-sided Ascent map. So see if Beta Division can kind of get some maybe waves under their feet. Let's see the eco real quick before we start this round. Just a Sheriff in hand for Cisco, but it looks like it's kind of half by. Barbecue's still comfortable.
Yeah, we did see right at the end there, Cisco did end up getting a weapon from Bebo there. Or Terabyte, sorry. Now we're going to see the first pick from Bebo on the map. A Grey Goose going to answer back with one as well. One more in B main. Gets the Bucky to the back. And Zambi with a nice one right there. That's going to give the advantage towards Beta. And Barbecue maybe a little bit spooked now.
Deploying drone.
Absolutely. You kind of put yourself in a thrifty situation if it's possible, but the trades do come in. Another one for the side of Barbecue. Now a 2v2 scenario. You only have Sova here. You do have his ult. Let's see if they utilize it right now. It looks like they won't, especially with the KO knife coming in. Sova's going to chow Grey Goose. He gets some good, crisp shots, though. Now a 2v1. Let's see what Color Blind can do. He has the ult, but not sure he's going to want to use it. Maybe catch Grey Goose off guard, but I think as Grey Goose sees him, this becomes a little bit interesting.
Yeah, interesting indeed. Has all of his util to work with, but he's going to end up getting chowed for the gunfight. Ends up losing it in Beta Division. Going to get a very important round on the board there to tie things up 4-4. Going to keep some of those guns in their hands going forward. Definitely needed to get it done. We see the Thrifty pop up. We see them walking around, collecting their guns, and maybe showing a little bit of appreciation as well.
Yeah, absolutely. They're like, wow, this skin looks nice. Look at Grey Goose. He's like, this Inspect is so cool, man. I really love this one. But a big round. I'm not BBQ Esports. I think they're still comfortable money wise. They still have, you know, 1 or 2 buys left to go. They really do need to. But if you're beta division, your ult economy is growing. On the side of BBQ, you almost got a full 5 stack of ultimates to work with. I would assume maybe the KO gets used over here at that B site, shut down that KJ utility. But beta division could very well be ready for it.
We are going to see the side of BBQ getting pretty aggressive here on this side of the map. We do see the KO come in. See the side of Beta Division trying to back off towards the site. One goes down. Zambi going to be able to pick up that other kill. If they can take down Zambi, they should be able to get the res. But Basil going to be close by helping out the squad. Terabyte in the back boat right now. Boathouse, that is. Skull now in a 1v3. Technically has a chance to res a teammate here, but that's probably not going to happen. Going to get pushed out. The kill comes in, and the side of Beta Division winning another big round.
Yeah, and I think that was fully reactionary. They saw that KO had that ultimate. They said, all right, guys, you know, they're probably going to go be here with that ult, and it's exactly what they did. They sent a lot of reinforcements over there. They find a good chunk of kills, and now Beta Division have a KO ult of their own. They have that KJ ult. A lot of good retake utility here for the side of Beta Division. BBQ still yet to use that Astra Wall, and we know how powerful it can be at times, so you still have a couple of utils to work with. Maybe get a first blood with that Sova, use it for a post plant, but you know, a lot of options here. Beta Division on the up and ups, though.
Yeah, on the up and up indeed. You see both these teams are ready to clash. We see Golex and Co. on this side of BBQ making their way through the middle of the map very quickly. We see the spike right outside of B main, ready to rotate in when possible. We see the Astra Wall going to come in, try to block as much as they can. The side of Beta Division probably going to end up playing a retake here towards the B site.
Especially with Golex getting that pick onto Basil. Basil is really the only person. A great KO molly as well. Cisco, though, as he picks up one, this becomes more and more possible. The drone's going to come in. That wall's going to go down. A lot of players on site here, but you got Skull lurking.
Yeah, Skull is lurking, and he's going to be behind a couple players. They're not going to know he's here, but KJ out comes in as well. Only 2 players left for the side of BBQ. The side of Beta Division knows they can wait for the ult to push in. They want the chows anyway. They take them before the ult comes in. They get the kills, and BBQ taken down as Beta Division getting clean with the rounds.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of times you see maybe that KJ just try to ult it from that back CT area, but KJ gets very aggressive with that, gets it in that bow area. And, you know, if they can't wallbang that, then you literally have to run away. You're forced to just absolutely run away into gunfire. So, tough situation for BBQ. Beta Division looking absolutely amazing here on these next defensive rounds. They've definitely adapted to that BBQ Esports gameplay, and they're finding rounds off the back of it. They've rounded up 3 in a row right now.
Yeah, some very big rounds here. Have the ability to maybe get 1 or 2 on the board. 1 or 2 more before the half, which would be absolutely massive. Getting prepared for the offensive side. We see BBQ here, though, trying to get another round on the board. They know how important these rounds are as well. We see Terabyte holding that mid cubby over by Tree. Going to get pushed out by a couple of players. Here we see the knife coming in. First kill going to be coming in for the Terabyte. They're going to get some help from a teammate. That's Grey Goose. Look at the chows coming in. The Cisco pushes up, gets 1. Oh, it almost gets 2. But that is going to be a big kill for Colorblind right there. As he's going to be on 1 HP. Basil gets 1 in the middle of the map. Now it's a 1v1. And Colorblind is going to literally be 1 HP.
1 HP in a dream. You know what they say, CNK 5 HP, but you might as well. I mean, you could get hit by anything for 5 HP. You might as well just like jump off of that box to the right, and I think you would die. But you do have utility to your name. You have a drone, and most importantly, you have 53 seconds to work with. This could be a very tense 1v1.
The Basil going to check this one right now. Colorblind gets caught off guard, and that's going to be a big kill for Basil to put his team up 7-4. And Colorblind there, we knew he had a chance with the way he shoots that gun. I tell you what, when he gets a Vandal in his hands, it is very scary. But he does not end up winning that one as Basil clutches a big one up there. And the side of Beta Division definitely a lot happier with the results at the moment. They've got a lot of eco to work with for this last round. So does BBQ here as well. They're going to have 4 rifles and an SMG, so plenty to work with as well. Not totally even, but pretty close. Cisco for a second there had a judge in hand. Just a second.
He thought about it. You know,
like,
Supreme Court was about to come in. BBQ Esports. You know, you'd very much so want to get 5 here, but I can't say you're too uncomfortable with 4 on the round on the half. You know, obviously 4 to 8 doesn't look good from a stat standpoint, but you know, when you're running into this offense, running into that KJ util, not much you can do. But now you really try to work out this middle side of the map. The aggression's coming in. The jet knives are not good, but the dink comes in from the Spectre side. Still 2 players left here on this B side of the map, but they are working quick to try to shut this down before the rotators come in.
Yeah, Beta Division trying to rotate over to help their teammates out, but BBQ doing their best to get this one pushed in quickly. We see them still chilling around the middle of the map. We got one towards that back B main. Looks like they're ready to rotate if needed. So the ult is pulsating out of Basil. Definitely as to why BBQ is taking a little bit of a break. Big kill right there out of Terra. And now you're going to see even numbers on the map, but BBQ still has to make a move.
They have completely stagnated here, stuck in that B main and the market area. 3 players stacked up there, and Beta Division, you can tell they know it. They know exactly what's going on. The push comes in from Sova. 1 gets taken down. Pasta Town is able to get that trade. Still a 3v3 situation, though. Somebody's got a judge in hand. It's KJ this time around. Can they find the kill? I hear the judge shots popping off, but the great pinch now make it a 2v2 scenario. Pasta Town so big in the situation, now a 1v2.
Yeah, 1v2 indeed. Needs to try to get the W here. Got a couple players to deal with backside. One going to be behind you, CT. The other one going to be on site. Definitely has no idea. Not enough time to get these kills. And the plant, the kill's going to go in favor of Beta Division as they win the round, putting themselves up 8-4 at the half, as they're going to be able to rotate themselves on over to the offensive side.
And I feel like this is what, maybe I expected to see going into this. 8-4. BBQ Esports definitely could have been way worse. We could be at 9-3 territory. They find a good chunk of rounds there in the beginning, but, that second half, it was all Beta Division. They were reacting very well. And I think, if you're BBQ Esports, you very well could have found that round. I feel like they got a little bit worried once they got into that market area. It's like they thought that B site was not safe whatsoever, but it was just KJ there if they wanted to push on in. Yeah, maybe there was somebody CT, but they try to smoke that off, maybe push on in. But once you slow down, they have you fully trapped there. 3 players in that market area. It's just so hard to get on out.
Definitely not a fun situation indeed. But now we are going to see the side of Beta Division here, trying to make a move. See how things are going to end up. BBQ also doing the same. See Golex here doing what they can. The side of BBQ on the defensive side, making a move towards this A site, trying to defend this one the best they can. Pasta Town with a big one right there. It's going to be a 3v5.
3v5 scenario. We've seen these being going either way in the past, but now 4v2. Terabyte in this tree area. Can they find Jet right here? You get the info. The right clicks are not good. A lot of shots putting in. The shots go in one more time, but the Frenzy beats the classic. Grey Goose, though. He's making the best out of a bad situation. He's got util to his name. This would be an ace if he wins this round. 50 seconds left to go. He finds one. He finds the 5th. Grey Goose comes in when it matters most. The Spectrum's looking good, and it's a light show in and out of game, you'd have to imagine.
I mean, I'd tell you what, the side of Beta Division about to take a tactical pause just to have a good time. Disco on the map for sure right there. But the side of Beta Division now up 9-4 on the map. Just got to win a few more rounds here. 4 more to be specific, and you can take this victory. On the offensive side now, it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but you start the offensive side with SMGs. You're going to give yourself a slight advantage here. And we see immediately they're going to try to get aggressive towards this B site. They're going to have to go through Cypher on BBQ. Never going to be a fun time there. So BBQ probably going to find out real quick where this action is going to go down.
Orb gets taken by Jet. Of course, after round 1, nobody has ult yet, but Sova could very well be nearing his way toward that direction. The push looks like it's going to come in through mid. And if you're BBQ Esports, I mean, they're just giving you nothing.
BBQ definitely just big vibing right now, but Cisco going to be able to get that first kill on the board. Now BBQ definitely going to be a little bit sketched out. The push coming in from the middle of the map, that's going to be colorblind with a big kill to start things off. That was his 6th streak ended at the end of the day there. BBQ now in a 3v4. Don't have any weaponry to their name. Beepo going to push through, gets taken down. The teammate's going to know a little bit. There's going to be Golex picking up a gun, but got the Guardian to chow in the middle of the map. One in market as well. Now Pasta Town picks up a Spectre. Is it going to be enough to win the 1v3? Pushes this side out. Got one player down here to deal with. That should be Zambi. Zambi just playing a little bit of ring around the rosy. Gets the kill and closes it out 10-4.
Zambi plays great around that mid box. I mean, KO looking all over the place for him. Could not find Zambi. Big kills. 10-4 now, within 3 of becoming your Master Premade champions in this first season of the ValoRec. So you're feeling good. I mean, the momentum's all in your favor. Grey Goose and Terabyte absolutely popping off. The rest of your squad doing exactly what they need to do. But BBQ Esports, they're in a situation to buy, but looking at their eco, this is a must-win.
Now the eco looking a little bit tough indeed. This side of BBQ gonna have no idea probably what's going down right off the bat, but Pasta Town and Co ready to make a move. You see Beta Division now trying to peek out towards this A site. Looks like they want to make a move on it. Golex gonna be defending from tree, gonna take that mid peek. We definitely see a lot of gunfights going on towards this A site. I say gunfights, but you know, blind fire through smoke, trying to figure out where everyone's at, right? Trying to get some picks on those common spots. Looks like the rotation. Just trying to feel things out towards mid. We see Zambi pushing over towards B main as well, but the spike is still loaded up towards A main.
Golex with a great pick onto Grey Goose, shutting down that push for a moment. Cisco, though, with the nice Sheriff shot. Picks up that Vandal. You can make some more plays here. In a 3v3 scenario, you shoot that dart. The rest of your teammates aren't necessarily with you yet, but you could very easily make a solo play. You pick up that bomb, and you wrap on your way out. You see KJ on the map, worked all the way through that CT side. Cypher might have spotted him, but for now, Golex is going to have a free rotate here.
And Basil's going to stay over towards tree, maybe trying to play a flank, but guess what? Colorblind side says, you're done. You're done, so absolutely ripped off the map. Now Zambi over towards that back CT. Going to be the player. Might be able to make a play, but Skull, like you said, may have spotted. Tripwire activated over towards boat. Gonna get taken down. Now they're gonna be a 1v2. That's gonna get taken down as well as BBQ gonna be able to win that round. Big win for the side of BBQ. Stops the bleeding for now, but the side of Beta Division, they're gonna be able to buy their rifles. They'll be right back in this one, but they are still on that offensive side. BBQ have a slight advantage with their map. Here.
Yeah, and their util might look a little bit awkward this round. We see a Marshall come out from that side. I mean, they're kind of like, you know, looking at their options real quick. They do have a good chunk of money. Golex gonna have to buy a Bulldog. Surely not exactly what you want to do. Pasta Town, kind of the only one who could comfortably win. If you look at those ecos, nobody comfortable right now. This is a big round for either team. Nobody wants to lose this one.
And nobody wants to lose indeed. The side of Beta Division getting pretty aggressive through the middle of the map. Golex looks like they want to do the exact same thing. With the push coming through towards market, we are going to see the drone come through as well. Depot is going to get spotted by that, so they're going to know that's coming through. Tries to get some shots through the wall. Golex gets a pick from the middle of the map. Gets that shot in the back. Look at Colorblind pushing up. Gets a big kill as well. Now look at both these teams trying to fight it out. Beta Division, only 2 players left. BBQ, most of the team still up. Basil tries to push that one through. Doesn't get the pick on the Astra. Actually takes a little bit of damage in exchange. Gonna be the last player alive in a 1v4. And the push is coming in to hunt them down.
Big round out of BBQ Esports. You get that eco in your favor. Beta Division find themselves on the back foot here for the first time on this offense, and we know how quickly things can snowball here on the offensive end. BBQ Esports going to be comfortably buying, and look at how low that money is from the side of Beta Division. They have to save here. BBQ Esports very likely going to get the 7th round. If Beta Division could maybe find this round win, things could change so quickly, but you know, right now it looks like BBQ Esports is going to make their way within 3.
They're within a few indeed. See the side of Beta Division once again trying to feel out that A side. Terabyte with the Sheriff. Got a couple of Sheriffs on the team, actually. Love to see it. Pasta Town holding things from that mid box. Hey, Grey Goose is that guy. You never know. You might accidentally just pick one of your teammates by accident, right? So just a wild shot down range. These players, everyone's just feeling it out right now. We see Zambi trying to make a move towards that B site, just feeling things out on the KJ. Grey Goose wants this chow all day, every day. Might be able to get that opportunity against Pasta Town.
Get smoked off. You see KJ making their way through that B main, but the rest of Beta Division going to be working tree and A main. You do have KO just lurking there, just making it safe, but I want to grab this bomb and rotate over to B because the rest of the reinforcements are moving currently. You got Astra maybe, you know, worrying about that mid, but as she rotates over toward A, the rest of Beta Division, they got to move quick.
They got to move fast indeed. See, a couple players are going to be damaged pretty heavily here as BBQ trying to rotate to help their teammates out from the backside of the map here. See Beta Division making their way
30
through A
seconds
main and
left.
the middle of the map at the same time. Colorblind trying to stack the point with the squad, making sure they have as much help here as possible. Doing the gym strap, but that's Pasta Town with one big kill on the board. We see Cisco trying to push through mid, gets taken down as well. Now Basil with the Marshall gets taken down. One player left. That's Terabyte, and that's going to be a cleanup. And the side of BBQ looking great. Don't lose a single player. That's going to help them out massively when it comes to the eco side of things. And now Beta Division, it's getting a little bit rough.
Absolutely. I mean, the flawless is so good in that situation. You don't have to worry about a single thing. Your buys are going to be good for next round, no doubt about it, even if you lose this one. Beta Division, they do got guns under their belt, but we've seen them, you know, kind of struggling so far here on the offensive end. They're going to have to figure out BBQ Esports because, you know, that stagnation there in that mid round, it really costed them. They had the chance to maybe go A, try to tackle that Cypher, but, you know, obviously we're seeing through walls. They're not, so you can't blame them, but Beta Division, they got to figure something out.
Yeah, we do have extra and they don't. At least that's the hope. If they have it, then we might have an issue on our hands. But the side of Beta Division definitely need a round win here. They're looking like they want to make a push towards that B site once again through mid. BBQ definitely ready and waiting for this one. They've got 3 players towards this side of the map ready to go. Cisco got Beepo on the other side of this mid wall. That's Grey Goose getting a pick over towards A. And Zambi getting a pick on B side. This is going to open things up for them. We see the bomb making its way over as well. The side of Beta Division, knowing they can make a play here. Skull in the back. He's going to get blinded out. This is going to be the chance for the side of Beta Division to push this one in. They're going to push from multiple sides here. The kill's going to come in. This is going to be the chance for Beta Division to get a big round on the board. It's going to be a 2v5 retake for BBQ.
Beppo gets pinged with that KO knife as well. Basil able to take them down. Golex, the last one alive. This could be a flawless from the side of Beta Division now as well, but KO gets taken down. Cisco, though, cleans up the trade, and a very much needed round win for Beta Division if you don't want BBQ to very quickly get back into this. You're still up 11-7. You're feeling comfortable. You got Golex with that operator in hand with the jet knives, but from the side of BBQ Esports, they have every single ultimate they could want.
Yeah, every ult in the back pocket, indeed. A couple for Beta Division as well. This is a big round for both teams. Beta Division, you get this one. You're 1 round away from closing out the series. If you can get 1 more on the board. BBQ, you need to get a few more to keep yourselves locked in it. Get ready for that map 3. That's your goal, is to get all the way to the distance here. But Beta Division on the offensive side right now. 11 wins so far. Makes it 7-11.
Grey Goose able to pick up that drone tag, and Cisco tackles off of it. Now it's going to be Astra all alone. Throw your flash out of that smoke and make a play, boys, because this is your time to strike. The rest of the squad rotating very quickly. You see Cypher, you see Sova. They are making their way over very quick. The shock dart comes in. They try to molly off Astra, but Astra finds one. He finds a second as well. 2 absolutely enormous kills out of Astra in this situation. That's Beppo. Could very well find a third, but there's still defenders here, and there's tacklers as well. 3v2 situation. It's going to be Sova and Jet. Make it Jet against the 3 players of Beta Division. At this point, it looks like Golex going to be saving that operator.
Yeah, we did see the KO ult did end up getting invested there, but the setup BBQ here, going to be able to save the op in the meantime, but that's going to put Beta Division 1 round away from closing out the map once this bomb does explode. They obviously have no idea that Golex has decided to save this and not go for this spike defuse here. But they are just going to hold it down, make sure they don't give this one up for free. Let's see if Golex can maybe end up getting a pick here. Maybe one will rotate through heaven. I doubt it. They'll probably go through A main where they know they've got a nice safe push with Zambi there. But the side of Beta Division going to close this one out, going to get themselves 12-7 in the lead. 1 round away from being able to close out the series. And the side of BBQ here, it's do or die. You got to win as many as you can in a row. Try to get yourself to that map 3.
Match point.
Yeah, I mean, this is the do or die moment for BBQ Esports, and you see Colorblind timing out. Taking a minute, you know, take a breather. You got 5 utils, boys, and you can use them all to your advantage. You can use those jet knives. That Sova ult, so powerful. KO, taking a lot of space on those retakes. Cypher, giving you all the info you need. Though I feel like the one thing you got to worry about is really that KO ult from the side of Beta Division. But otherwise, I feel like you can find this round here just off using some good, solid, you know, ultimate gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, you got all the ults to work with. Might as well get the ultimates absolutely flying, right? You're basically going to have a machine gun of ults this round if you decide to invest a couple of them, right? But the side of Beta Division also has a few to work with on their own as well. Definitely going to be a fun round here. We know both teams obviously need to win this one. More so BBQ. BBQ, a lot more on the line here, right? We are in the ValoRec Season 1 Master Premade Division Championship right now, Jake. Everything on the line. Beta Division 1 round away from closing it out. BBQ Esports needs to win multiple to get themselves a map victory, to get themselves to map 3. So far, the first map, Haven, does go in favor of Beta Division. That one was 13-9. This one looking like it might close out in a similar fashion, but BBQ Esports not out on this one yet. Very talented team. They got the op in hand, ready to do what they can on the defense. First pick maybe coming in the middle of the map. That's going to be Golex getting the first one to open things up.
Now you know if your Beta Division, like, do not chow that area. Golex has completely locked it down with that operator. Maybe use a flash to try to retake that, but the only player you have over toward that A site is going to be Sova. It's going to be Grey Goose just trying to stay as safe as they possibly can, but it seems like KO and Astra, it feels like they know someone's over here. They get that ping in. Looks like the drone was used from the side of Sova. But now you kind of draw a lot of attention over toward this A site. You still have 3 players over there, that tree player and 2 on A themselves. If you could maybe fight through this Cypher, you might be able to get a round win here.
Yeah, a round win would be big. Side of Beta Division making their move towards the B site. They've got the spike in hand. Multiple players here to deal with as well, including Colorblind side over in Market. Beepo gets a kill over towards the A site. All the players from BBQ rotating over. 2 more players alive for the side of Beta Division. We see Colorblind using his ult. Zambi and Terra trying to defend this one out. And they're going to invest the KJ ult. They're investing every bit of utility they can possibly have because they know this could be the last round if they can win it. There's going to be 4 players from BBQ trying to play this retake once the ult does go off.
And look at how far away they have to go. It's going to be Zambi, and that's going to be his teammate Omen in the 2v4 scenario. You could close this out right here and become ValoRec champions. You're able to pick up 1. Zambi picks up the 2nd. Sova, though, saves the day. Finds a kill onto Terabyte right there. Astra's able to get that defuse. Making it 12-8 now. And a good chunk of ultimates used for Beta Division. I know they at least used that KJ ult, but from the side of BBQ, you use a lot of them. You use that Sova ult. The jet knives come in, the Astra wall as well. One thing you can say from both sides is their eco seems to be pretty good. Maybe not as good from the side of BBQ, but definitely winnable round here.
Hey, good enough for what they need, right? They've got the rifles in hand. They're ready to make a move here. Might have 1 Guardian and 1 Spectre, but you got 2 Vandals and the almighty op on Golex, who's going to be watching over that mid once again. Beta Division looking like they're stacking the B side of the map. They are going to smoke it out this time, knowing very well that tree cut, not a fun one to chow. They'll take some shots at it, seeing if maybe they can get a lucky pick. But Beta Division still stacked over towards this B site. BBQ still playing it safe.
So they're leaning more heavily toward that B side of the map. And BBQ Esports holding their ground. You got 2-1-2 split right now on every side of the map. And it looks like they're going to do for a big execute pop, util dump, try to get through all of this Cypher utility. But Colorblind, he's ready for it.
Yeah, the push coming in now. We see the side of Beta Division investing into this push. They're using as much util as possible. Colorblind going to get 1 through the wall. That is, I mean, through the smoke. That's going to be Skull getting 1 as well. Terabyte answering back. It's going to be a 3v4 now. BBQ up in numbers. The spike is going to get planted in favor of Beta Division here, so that will give them the time advantage. Now they're technically on the defensive side. And the kill going to be coming in through the wall. These guys just love to shoot each other through everything they possibly can. How they know they're there, we have no idea. But Terabyte with another big kill. 1 more player to go in between the championship. That's going to be Golex in a 1v2, making it back to a 2v2. Never mind as Basil gets the kill. And just like that, Beta Division close it out. And they're going to be able to win the Ascent 13-8 and close out the championship in a 2